Well, I mean, just always striving to be really good at that, at the phase of running the football, and on defense, being able to run and hit and wrap up and make tackles and pursue. It's a physical sport. So yeah, you always strive to be as good in that area as you can, and you want to be good in the in the kicking game, just like you want to be good in the protection phases. You want to be good in the throw game. You're striving to get really good in all those phases. We're gonna have to play good. It's gonna be about that for us to have a chance to be successful, chance to win. We're gonna have to play good, and play right up there with our best. That's what it's going to take in this ball game. It's been great. As I said at the opening, I mean, we're happy. We're really happy to be here. And Coach Smart was talking about it, just a little bit ago, and it really resonated. Yeah, there's a great joy. There's a great joy around the team, the locker room, practices. It would almost be like if you weren't, if you weren't happy about that, then there'd be something else we got to look into. Why wouldn't you be happy? But not just happy. There's a real narrow focus that the team has concerning this football game, and making each day, making them good days. Having great meetings, having great practices. Get the energy up and go play the game. I reacted, no big deal. Attacking each day with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind, as always. That was didn't really mean anything to me. It's just money. Big deal. Yeah, I have actually. People have been very appreciative, and I was really happy to be, blessed to be in a position to be able to do that. And it really resonated with me. Something our coach, my coach, and a lot of our coach, Bo Schembechler, has a saying here at Michigan. It says, "Those who stay will be champions," and it's always resonated with me from day one. And then those that stayed, through the through the pandemic, when there was voluntary pay cuts, mandatory pay cuts, that kind of thing. Or just to be able to reward those that stayed in that way was something that Sarah, my wife, and I wanted to do. Yeah, playing for each other, playing for the love of the game, playing, to get practicing and to get really good at football. I mean, there's all those things. There's been, it's like we were talking about before. I mean, there's a lot of joy that players, coaches have. The relationships are tremendous, and everybody enjoys each other company. We came back here from a really tough practice on Monday, and then to see our guys, 50, 60, 70 guys kind of head out to the water and head out to the beach. And they were doing the chicken where they got the guy on their shoulder and they're tossing the ball around in the water and running around on the beach. And it's cool. I mean, there's a lot of moments like that. There's a lot of moments where you see that, whether it's, coaches in the staff room. Gosh, we went to Joe's Snow Crab and had a nice dinner as a staff, and it's just easy. I mean, guys are there's a great camaraderie there, and fellowship among the coaching staff. You enjoy each other's company, and I see that with our players as well. So it's wins, it's games, it's touchdowns. But there's a lot more to it. And, like Coach Smart said it really well earlier, there's a lot to it, and those relationships are huge. Well, Mike's done a great job. He got his roots at Georgia. There's a lot of things that we do. I see Georgia do, and so where Mike got a lot of his ideas, and he'll be the first one to tell you that. But he's done a tremendous job. The entire defensive staff has. He's been a really good teacher. Smart. Got a great passion for the game of football, and a couple of the players that you talked about, DJ Turner, really going into his junior year, has had a tremendous season. So is David Ajabo, and yeah, Mike deserves a lot of credit for that. The approach always from the beginning and each year. I mean, every day matters, and the games are the ones that count. So we're going into our 14th game that counts. Our guys have done a tremendous job, each day, making each day matter. And then when they get to the games, they've made those days count, and been quite successful doing it. We'll continue the same formula, which is to strive to have great days. We're going to do that today. Have great meetings. We'll have a really good walkthrough. Strive to have that. And then get the energy up and go play the game. For me, it's been great. Enjoy the heck out of it, and there's no downside. Just really honored to be the coach here, and it's always been a big team effort. I mean, that's the thing that I learned as a player here. I mean, started by Bo Schembechler. It's all about the team, and we try to continue that. That idea, that legacy. None of us is as smart as all of us, and as a team, the more we play like a team, the better off we're going to be. I'd agree. Been fantastic. Been strong. And that shows up in a lot of ways. I mean, the group has stayed healthy pretty much all season long. The starters, have remained healthy and available every game. They look like they're moving around in the fourth quarter as well as they were in the first quarter. So in shape, strong, smart, cohesive group. Yeah, would agree with that all the way. Yeah, I feel like the buzz created some new buzz. This 2021 team. Yeah, let's face it had died down a little bit, and I do feel like our guys have created some new buzz, and it's been a good thing.